Every major method of growing wheat explained. Every major method of growing wheat. 1. Land preparation. The very first and most important step in growing a good wheat crop is preparing your land properly. Even the best seeds and most expensive fertilizers will not work if your land is not ready. Before sowing wheat, the land needs to be plowed at least 2 to 3 times. The first plow should be the deepest, around 20 to 25 centimeters. This flips the lower layer of soil, breaks old crop roots, and allows air to enter the ground. This deep plow is called deep plowing, and it should be done at least once every 3 years to keep your soil structure healthy and strong. After plowing, the land is broken down with a harrow. A harrow is a tool that breaks big clumps of soil and makes the surface soft and fine. Wheat seeds are very small. If the soil surface is full of big clumps, the seed will not go to the right depth and germination will be poor. So the topsoil must be loose, fine, and smooth. Next comes leveling. The surface of the field must be completely flat and even. If some areas are lower and some higher, water will collect in the low spots, making some areas too wet and others too dry. This stops the crop from growing evenly. That is why laser leveling or manual leveling tools are used to flatten the field. Research shows that laser-leveled fields save 10 to 15% more water and increase yield by 5 to 8%. You should also check your soil's pH level. The ideal pH for wheat is between 6.0 and 7.5. If the soil is too acidic, lime is added. If it is too alkaline, gypsum is used. 2. Seed selection. Half the secret of a good crop is hidden in the seed itself. When choosing wheat seeds, a few important things must be kept in mind. First, let's talk about variety selection. There are hundreds of wheat varieties around the world. They can broadly be divided into 3 categories. Winter wheat. This variety needs cold temperatures after germination, a process called vernalization. It is sown from October to November and harvested in April. Spring wheat. This variety does not need cold weather. It is mostly grown in Canada, Russia, and northern USA. It grows faster but gives slightly less yield compared to winter wheat. Durum wheat. This is used for making pasta and macaroni. It has a higher protein content and is mostly grown in the Mediterranean region. All of these are high-yielding and disease-resistant varieties. Using certified seed. Always buy certified or approved seeds. Certified seed has a genetic purity of over 99.5%, a germination rate above 85%, and contains no disease spores. Some farmers use seeds saved from their previous year's harvest. This is fine once or twice, but using the same seed year after year leads to lower yields over time. Seed treatment. Before sowing, seeds must be treated with a fungicide or insecticide. A common mixture is T-Ram plus Bavastin, or seeds can be treated with imidacloprid. This treatment protects the seed from soil-borne diseases and helps produce a strong early growth. After treatment, seeds must be dried in the shade, not in direct sunlight, or the chemical effect will be lost. 3. Sowing time. In wheat farming, timing is everything. Even 1 week of delay can reduce your yield by 5 to 10%. This is not an exaggeration. It is proven by research. If sowing is late, tillering, new shoot formation, is reduced. The grain filling period falls during hot weather. Yield can drop by 20 to 30%. Problems with early sowing. If you sow too early when temperatures are still above 30 degrees Celsius, the seed will germinate but the plant will grow too fast and miss its proper tillering phase. Disease risk also increases. Rain-fed areas versus irrigated areas. In canal-irrigated areas, farmers set their timing based on water availability. 4. Sowing methods. Now let's look at how wheat is actually sown, the different methods of planting. 1. Broadcasting. In this method, seeds are scattered by hand or with a seed spreader over the entire field, then lightly plowed in. This is the oldest method. It uses more seed, 140 to 150 kilograms per hectare, and seed depth is not uniform. It is still used in small or hilly fields. 2. Drilling, row sowing. A seed drill machine places seeds in straight rows into the soil. The row-to-row distance is usually 22 to 25 centimeters, and seed depth is 5 to 7 centimeters. 5. Fertilizer application. Wheat is a heavy feeder crop. It takes a lot of nutrients from the soil. If you do not replace those nutrients, the soil slowly becomes less productive. Wheat mainly needs 3 major nutrients: nitrogen, N. This is the most important. Nitrogen strengthens leaves and stems, increases protein content in grain, and boosts yield. Recommended rate: 120 to 150 kilograms N per hectare, based on soil test results. How to apply? First dose 1/3 at sowing time, base dose. Second dose 1/3 after first irrigation, crown root initiation stage. Third dose 1/3 at second irrigation, tillering stage. Phosphorus, P. Phosphorus is essential for root development. A deficiency causes the plant to turn bluish-green and stunts growth. Recommended: 80 to 100 kilograms P2O5 per hectare. All phosphorus should be applied at sowing time, mixed into the soil. Potassium, K. Potassium improves disease resistance and water use efficiency in the plant. Where deficient, 60 to 80 kilograms K2O per hectare is recommended. 6. Irrigation. Wheat needs between 450 to 650 millimeters of water throughout its growth, depending on soil type, climate, and variety. Critical irrigation stages: never miss these. 1. Crown root initiation, CRI 21 to 25 days after sowing. This is the single most critical irrigation. If the crop misses water at this stage, secondary roots do not develop and the entire crop's foundation becomes weak. Research shows that missing CRI irrigation can reduce yield by 30 to 40%. 2. Tillering, 40 to 45 days after sowing. This irrigation promotes new shoot formation. More tillers mean more spikes, and more spikes mean more yield. 3. Jointing stage, 60 to 65 days after sowing. Stems become firm and internodes start to form. 7. Weed control. Weeds can reduce wheat yield by 20 to 40%. That is a massive loss. Controlling them is not optional, it is necessary. There are 2 main types of weeds in wheat fields: grassy weeds, wild oat, Avena fatua. The most damaging weed in wheat fields: Phalaris minor, canary grass. Very common in canal-irrigated areas: Dila grass. Broadleaf weeds: Bathu, Chenopodium album. Wild spinach, Candiari. Control methods: 1. Cultural control. Use certified weed-free seed. Sow on time. Early sowing allows the crop to grow fast and outcompete weeds. Maintain a proper plant population to create a thick canopy that shades weeds out. 2. Mechanical control. Manual weeding, labor-intensive but effective. In-row cultivation, using a small tool between drill rows to uproot weeds. 8. Disease and pest control. Diseases and pests can cause heavy losses in wheat if not caught and managed in time. Knowing what to look for and acting early is the key. Major diseases. 1. Yellow rust, Puccinia striiformis. You will see yellow stripes or powdery yellow lines on the leaves. It spreads fast in cold and humid conditions. Control. For chemical control, use tilt, propiconazole, or Folicur, tebuconazole, 200 milliliters per acre. Spray twice with 15 days in between. 2. Brown rust, Puccinia triticina. Orange-brown powdery spots appear on leaves. It is more active when temperatures rise in March and April. 3. Loose smut, Eustalago tritici. Instead of a grain head, a black powder comes out. The infection starts in the seed itself, so seed treatment is the best prevention. 9. Harvesting. The time has finally come to collect the fruits of your hard work. Harvest time. How to know when wheat is ready to harvest. Wheat is ready when the entire crop has turned golden yellow. The grain is hard. Press a grain with your fingernail. If it leaves no mark, it is ready. 10. Storage and preservation. Harvesting is only half the job. If your storage is not right, all your hard work can be wasted. Before storage, preparation steps. Drying. If the grain has more than 12 to 14% moisture, fungi, especially Aspergillus flavus, will grow in the stored grain and produce aflatoxin, which is a dangerous poison. So spread the grain out and dry it in direct sunlight for 2 to 3 days. Use a moisture meter to confirm safe moisture levels before storing. Cleaning. Remove weed seeds, small soil pieces, and broken grains from the wheat before storing. These attract insects and speed up quality loss. Most farmers lose their wheat crop before it even starts growing. Not because of bad weather, not because of bad luck, because of one misstep, wrong seed, wrong timing, wrong soil preparation, and the whole season falls apart. But now you know something most people don't. You have seen every major method from the first plow all the way to the last bag in storage. This is not just information. This is a complete system. That is the difference between growing wheat and growing it well. Next, we are going to go even deeper because knowing the methods is one thing. Knowing how to read your crop, spot problems early, and make decisions in the field in real time, that is where the real skill lives. Stay with us. Take care.